What we found was a game that seems innocent enough on its face. It has become ripe for scams, theft, and even money laundering, with kids using elaborate schemes to scam other kids out of hundreds or even thousands of dollars.
Ooh, the
Many
dark
scams
side.
start on private Discord
Roblox
servers
hackers.
where hackers apply their trade.
Expected to be given.
Will you
a
teach
lot
me
of
to
illicit
hack?
activities happening.
Wait, hold on to the guy. How to hack Roblox. Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome back to Think Reacts, where today we're reacting to an IGN video called Inside Roblox's Criminal Underworld, where kids are scamming kids. And IGN is kind of a big publication. They've got twice as many subscribers as I have, although yeah, you didn't do so well. And although I do disagree with a lot of their game reviews, this is something I definitely want to take a look at because they're talking about criminals in Roblox, and I'm worried. Let's have a look.
Kind of kept coming up as I was talking to these kids was like a joy that they were corrupting Roblox. Like this idea of like, oh, now you found the underworld. Now you see what Roblox is really about.
Roblox
What do you mean,
is
what
one of the biggest games in the world. A game creation platform popular with kids, it's estimated to have more than 230 million registered players worldwide.
We had a kid in your life, you have heard of Roblox.
Had a valuation that was just mind-boggling.
By the way, it's come down quite a bit since it IPO'd. Stock ain't doing so well lately. But so the answer to this, does it have the building blocks of a good stock? Right now, no.
We've shared over $500
million Never mind.
with our developer community.
Today, the service is home to first-person shooters, management simulators, and a bevy of loose social spaces that serve the same purpose as Club Penguin for kids of an older generation. But it's also home to a thriving underworld that's the subject of a growing outcry amid Roblox's
this is like
booming profits.
role-playing, dude. They're not really
investigated
criminals.
this world, delving into Discord communities teeming with illicit content as swindlers offloaded troves of plundered goods. We met the teenage hackers who are generating more than $2,000 per week by scamming kids, many of whom are teenagers themselves.
$2,000 a week?
Victims. What we found was a game that seems innocent
Oh,
enough
Lil
on
Nas
its
X.
face, but in many ways is built to foster the kind of predatory underground that has increasingly landed in the headlines.
Okay, just right there, like the way he just said that. I don't know if I like the way that he just put that.
What we found was a game that seems innocent enough on its face, but in many ways is the victims. What we found was a game that seems innocent enough on its face, but in many ways is built to foster the kind of predatory
underground. It says Roblox is built to foster this predatory behavior. I don't know if I agree with that. I'll reserve judgment till the end. Let's woohoo, fancy. Okay, that looks bad.
To start off, we need to talk about Roblox's economy. Yeah, this game has a fully
This is
functional
Robux.
marketplace where users spend real money on things like custom game modes and in-game cosmetics.
It's kind of interesting how they use like all in-game stuff for this.
Sparkle Time Fedora. It may look like a basic hat, but as a limited unique item, you'd have to purchase $105,772 worth of Robux to acquire it. If that's too rich for your blood, you can buy the more readily available Violet Valkyrie, which costs roughly 50,000 Robux or $460.
This is what limited's cost.
It just 10,000 Robux, which is almost $100. Affordable, right?
Expensive as these items might be, looking good has currency in Roblox. In the 15 years since
not
its release,
everybody
Roblox
buys
has grown
those.
into a
There's so
virtual
few of
arcade
them.
Where players, most of them kids, gather to play games and hang out. One New York Times article estimates that 75% of American kids ages 9 to 12
but that was during the pandemic.
Roblox
But I remember
want to
that.
show off for their friends. With 150 million monthly active users, Roblox's free-for-all marketplace was fertile ground for budding entrepreneurs like Alex Hicks, who began making games within the world of Roblox at 10 years old and now makes more than $1 million per year from his creations. For many players, it's less a game than a career.
So
a
at least they're focusing on the good parts of Roblox.
Money-making opportunities galore. But as capitalism has overtaken every single facet of the Roblox experience, it has become
branded
ripe for scams,
experiences,
theft, and even money laundering, with kids using elaborate schemes to scam other kids.
How does log into your account?
Wow.
Roblox.
I came across this Roblox story because over the last couple of years, there's been kind of an increased amount of scrutiny around Roblox in general.
That is Luke Winke. He's the journalist behind our investigative report on Roblox's criminal underworld.
So I went to subreddits, I went to Discords, I went to forums that are about kind of Roblox trading, and from there I kind of found this sort of black markets in Roblox, and also a lot of scammers, a lot of kind of predatory behavior that has kind of popped up as all of a sudden there's a lot of money in the sort of
all of a sudden
material that
those things were so valuable.
So
I mean,
it's not
Linkmon99 built his entire social following based on trading for these expensive items. Like, this is not like all of a sudden. These things have been this valuable for a very long time. This isn't new.
Exactly hidden in the way that I think people might expect it to be, given
Will you teach me to hack?
Activity that's happening there.
Wait, hold on. Did the guy, hold on. Did he literally, hold on.
Expected to be given.
Okay, he Googled Roblox hacking. I thought he Googled how to hack Roblox.
A lot of the illicit activity that's happening there.
Ooh, the
Many
dark
scams
side.
start on private Discord
Roblox
servers
hackers.
where hackers ply their trade. The scammers here will use specialized software to take over Roblox accounts, quickly emptying their wallets and selling off items on third-party websites.
Dude, this is so sensationalized. Like, using like software to take over Roblox accounts. No, not really. Like, I'm sure that like it's not gonna. Don't get afraid, guys. Don't give your password out. You're gonna be fine. Make sure you have a good password. That's it. But if you gave your password to someone, they might use a script on their web browser that just like trades or sells every item to a certain other player. Like, so they can do it quickly before you realize it. But they're not like using software.
There was one kind of sub forum in the Discord called Flex Your Beams. From there, I learned that the term beam, or beamers, that is a slang term for scamming.
BMW?
And I started messaging some of the people I found there.
One hacker we spoke with makes as much as $10,000 per week with his partner. He's only 13. And that hacker filled us in on how the scam worked.
$10,000 a week? How about $10,000 a week? Are you kidding me? What? Oh man, wait, what's the Discord server, dude? Tell me. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
That was all, it was interesting, and I was listening to them talk. I sort of assumed
I'm sure
that
they
this
didn't tell you
person
their
was
true
probably
scam.
like in their 20s or 30s, or someone who was an adult that was kind of preying upon.
Or he just
kids,
told you
like
he was
juveniles.
13.
So
How
I
would you
asked
know the
them
difference?
How old they were, and they told me they were 13 years.
Bro, you shouldn't be asking kids how old they are. That's not cool. Like, you never ask a kid's age. That's like, I think that's borderline illegal right there.
And I thought they were probably lying to me. I asked to jump on a call with them to kind of verify that.
Okay.
And the first thing they said to me, they introduced themselves to me in this distinctly like prepubescent voice, and it was clear that they weren't lying, that this was an underage kid that was engaging in all this
I
stuff.
don't like this at all. I don't like this guy talking to kids, and
that was really shocking. They were eager to talk about this world. One of them kind of walked me through their process, how they kind of social engineer their scams.
It's a basic phishing operation. He'll target players who seem to be wearing expensive items, or they'll trawl through Discord channels looking for younger players, then convince them to give away their personal information.
Yeah, well, or their password.
To do whatever. Like, click the link and enter their info. You just have to be good with your words.
Another hacker we spoke with,
this is
also
like any
13,
email
uses
scam.
a custom script they describe as a pin cracker. The script gives them access to a victim's username, password, and IP address while auto-unverifying their email. The victim is logged off, and the hacker is able to quickly take control of the account. One heist saw the hacker make off with nearly $6,000. Their parents have no idea.
When the primary people participating
what would
in
they do with the money
are underage kids, I think they need to just consider if this is the way we want our kids to be engaging with video games.
Third-party websites are part of this illicit ecosystem. RBX Flip, which describes itself as the original Roblox casino, is a popular destination for hackers who wish to launder items of their identifying information so they can be resold undetected. RBX Flip's design is simple. Two players enter and put their pricey limited items on the line. An algorithm behind the scenes flips a coin, and whoever wins keeps the bet. When you gamble on the site, the items you are wagering with are briefly moved to a bot before being redirected to the winner. The hacker claims that the process removes any ability for the victims to track down their goods. Reached for comment, an RBX Flip staff member told us there's no way to enforce the site's 18+ rule, and brushed off concerns about the site's role in the black market. The Roblox black market turns poor kids wealthy. For all I'm concerned, it's a blessing for people who aren't doing the best in life. IGN was unable to reach RBX Flip's owners for comment. This is People Make Games' Quentin Smith. Late last year, he conducted separate investigations into Roblox that helped to expose many of the game's most troubling issues. As Smith dug into Roblox, it became increasingly clear that a cutthroat financial system coursed through this ascendant metaverse, incentivizing some questionable instincts within a video game that is primarily enjoyed by children.
The more value any digital good receives, the more crime is inevitable, or at least the harder criminals are going to work to get their hands on
even with
on
NFTs
these
and
items, because
crypto, everything.
I could spend 4 months trying to get a virtual sword off a kid in Roblox, and it could be worth it if it was the right sword. So yeah, I think Roblox simply didn't think about the consequences of making their player base less safe when they were excitedly creating this industry of outrageously expensive limited items.
The Roblox black market takes many forms.
But just to be clear, Roblox isn't selling those items, right? Players have these items and they sell them on Roblox. So, for example, a Dominus that is like, 5 million Robux. It's not because Roblox is selling it for 5 million Robux. They've already been sold and for a lot less to players, and now there's none left and they're never going to sell anymore. And the players are increasing the prices themselves. This isn't Roblox setting some price and making things valuable. Just want to be clear about that.
They sell items on third-party sites.
It makes it seem like Roblox is doing
rare
that.
and limited items to anyone with cash on hand. There are those who work as middlemen in Discord servers. They facilitate trades made with real money in order to ensure that the partners in a deal don't scam each other.
Really?
You can even head over to eBay, where there are always auctions on tap for all sorts of rarefied cosmetics. Speaking with IGN on the condition of anonymity, the owner of Rodot Place described his site as a solution to an issue caused by Roblox. I won't lie, the profits are appealing. I won't BS you and say I started my business solely for being the solution.
I spoke to a hacker. They told me that in order to clean the items, to launder them, they put those items on RBX Flip and basically gamble those stolen items, because if they win that flip, if they win that wager, then those items are harder for Roblox to track down and repossess. They explained it to me as a form of money laundering.
They go against themselves?
I spoke to someone at RBX Flip and told me that is not true. But I will say, throughout the reporting, I kept hearing over and over again that there is a really strong correlation between these sort of upstarts digital gambling sites and the Roblox beaming community.
So like with this RBX Flip, again, don't go there. I don't know anything about it. Like when you do that, you still have to trade the item, right? Either to the RBX Flip like main account or whatever, and then it gets traded to you. So like it's still traceable. Like I feel like that I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about how this works, but I know when you trade something, it is in your trade history, and then it would be traded out to an account, and then you can follow where that thing gets traded. Like you should be able to see that item traded, especially expensive ones. You can see the trade history.
I
it
don't
leaves
know
a trail.
The ins and outs of exactly what Roblox's legal strategy is, or how much they have tried to clean up the black market that doesn't exist on Roblox itself. But from my perspective, it seems as vibrant as ever. It doesn't seem like too many people are overly disencouraged from participating in these areas.
Oh.
I
Okay.
found a Roblox victim after her mother wrote a story on a website about how her daughter was taken advantage of on Roblox by a scammer.
Those who fall victim to hackers and scams within Roblox say that their relationship with the game is never the same. It's a cruel awakening for those who are often young and blissfully unaware of the cold realities of the world. Kristen Dagg watched her daughter Alice save up all of the money she received for her 11th birthday, about $240 Australian, so she could spend it all on Roblox cosmetics. Alice bought some brand new character faces and decided to trade up some of her other items to raise extra funds to afford more accessories. Dagg says Alice was tricked into clicking on a link that enabled a scammer to access her inventory, leaving her sobbing, white as a ghost, and having a full-blown panic attack. I thought I knew what I was doing and it was going to be okay. I didn't know the scam existed. Dagg claims that Roblox has left Alice in perpetual paranoia, always on the lookout for another crook.
The mother described her daughter as someone who now
man,
kind of found
that's
themselves sort of
sad.
hardened.
Like-
They played Roblox with their ears pricked up all the time, always on the lookout for
I
the
get
next
it.
person that could come take advantage of them, which is a strange way to engage with a video game when you're, under the age of 14.
Not sure I would
think
play
that's
it
what
again.
anyone had in mind. The idea that we want our kids to be playing a video game in the same way they might be looking over their shoulder if they're, walking down a sketchy street or something. But that is the reality of Roblox in 2022.
And after talking to the gamblers and hustlers of Roblox's Underworld, it's easy to wonder if the powers that be understand the responsibility that comes when a player base is comprised of innocents. In a statement to IGN, a Roblox spokesperson responded that the platform has built security features to protect users from malicious
they've
actors.
got two-factor.
People come to Roblox to express themselves creatively and connect with friends. These interactions, experiences, and items are precious to them, which is why we've built tools to protect accounts from malicious actors.
It's true, they have. Over the years, they've increased security quite a bit. Yeah, exactly.
Educational materials for best practices, escrow on catalog and inexperienced purchases, and security banners about suspicious activity on an account. We also aggressively deter moving activity off Roblox because we cannot control activity on other applications, which rarely have comparable safety policies, account restrictions, parental controls, and other protections.
So Roblox is doing all they really can.
You're probably going to end up in a Roblox Discord server or a Roblox subreddit. You might be meeting people in a Roblox video game, you know, into one of the games on Roblox, and there are bad actors out there, and they are looking to prey on kids that aren't aware that those guardrails aren't in place. That is the thing that jumped out to most when I talked to one of the victims of a Roblox scam.
Play to earn world?
This isn't a problem that's unique to Roblox. Game developers are increasingly referring to a concept known as play to earn, in which games are less about entertainment and more about earning money, a source of income and nothing more. Already, popular games are dabbling in this.
Wait. You're playing the game and earning money? Don't you mean the developers are earning money for you playing the game? I don't know where he's going with this.
World. Counter-Strike is known as much for its massive network of weapons bartering as its competitive scene, and there's a whole cottage industry built around Fortnite V-Bucks scams. Publishers are also pushing to introduce cryptocurrency and NFTs, further monetizing games around unique items. In other words, Roblox's capitalist sandbox
gamers hate NFTs, dude. I don't think so.
That is going to continue to create black markets and create a lot of opportunity for scams and a lot of opportunity for people to be taken advantage of. If everything to gain in a video game has a price tag attached to it,
well, not everything
that's
does.
Going to create a very familiar problem. There's always a risk of scams and people looking for marks, to people to cash in on someone who isn't fully paying attention or isn't fully aware that that can happen to them. And I think we need to ask ourselves if that is the video game industry we want as publishers continue to move in this direction with their design principles. The problems with Roblox aren't necessarily new. We are kind of living in a moment where a lot of publishers are talking openly about a play to earn model. I think that's particularly pernicious when it comes to a video game for children. I think they need to just consider if this is the way we want our kids to be engaging with video games.
For now, Roblox shows no sign of slowing down. Last year, Roblox went public with a valuation of more than $40 billion.
It's not anywhere near that anymore.
In areas like Spotify Island. Together, Roblox creators will make hundreds of millions from their creations. But with limited oversight, Roblox's Underworld will only continue to grow, and more kids will find their accounts ransacked by thieves and scam artists. If Roblox wants to continue to market itself as a game for children, it needs to rein in these contingencies, because video games should never make anyone grow up too fast. Be sure to check out Luke's full report on Roblox's Underground on our homepage, and for everything you need to know about the rest of the video game world, stick with IGN.
Okay, there it is. Now I'm reserving judgment to the end. Criminal Underworld, I think, is a stretch. They featured this investigative reporter in what I saw here, and I did not read the full report, but on this video, he went on a Discord server, talked to some people who said they hacked some accounts, and he talked to one victim. So it sounds like he talked to some people who claimed they were hackers, and don't get me wrong, maybe they were. They probably were. They probably scammed some people, but they sort of started this, making it sound like there's this huge criminal underworld, and and everyone is vulnerable. And he only cited one victim. Don't get me wrong. There's many, many more, I'm sure, but I don't think it's as much of a problem as this is sort of making it out to be, calling it Roblox's criminal underworld. Yeah, there's some bad actors out there. There are in every game. There are in every economy. But I feel like this was a bit of a stretch. It doesn't feel like he really got inside Roblox's criminal underworld, because I don't think there's an inside to be in. I don't think that the criminal underworld is a very big community. But I do want to let you guys know, don't be afraid. Don't go on those websites that it was talking about because they sound bad. Anything third party, Roblox has no control over. Make sure you've got a good password. Make sure you've got two-factor set. You're gonna be fine, guys. And if you guys enjoyed my reaction to this video, do click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, Noodle line.